fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. But for your own sake, I recommend you make your way to the capital sooner rather than later.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
We're setting out. Jump on if you...
Apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away.
We're setting out. Jump on if...
What is it? Changed your mind? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir. We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy creatures. Most impressive, Master.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, Mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign. The only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Ramon's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Places such as this, my vigilance.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Thought you could hide, eh? Oi! Halt!
My legs are as lead.
Is aught amiss?
Boots lace.
It falls on me.
I'm ready for patrol.
One must take his right charge.
Times are hard. Barely scraping by.
I've the presence to command any state.
Chest. I'll examine its contents, shall I?
Tis good to be busy. What?
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
'Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
Welcome to Bjorn, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So, before you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again.
I'm dead on my feet, but I'm much to do yet.
Have a look.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Interested in my wares?
It ought to be said.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance? Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Unless you were to procure a weapon yourself, that is. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
We shall have to scour high and low.
Well met, sir.
Oh, there's something written here.
Shall we take a...
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn, a place of respite for the weary traveller. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged.
This inspires naught but misery.
Give it. Any turncoats.
Rules at your leisure.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome to Bjorn, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember Misers die early.
Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
There's adventure to be had.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to
Might I interest you in my humble wit? Hope to see you again.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
This place is too comfortable.
I've a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few. Valley! This
I inspire hobgoblin!
Fire's fury shan't be of aid against this. Strike with lightning on your side! Well done!
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
You're all right. I've got you.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
These beings are only truly defeated when their swords are smashed beyond repair.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long.
Any last words?
This one's shaking.
I believe your foe is drawn to light. We ought to extinguish our lanterns.
Now, there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Now that is a surprise.
Thing coming after dark. Mayhap we could pass the night.
We've a choice of where to go, but how to know the path best traveled?
Let us trust in ourselves.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?